What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Mornings with Lee Hammock, your favorite self-aware narcissist. Today, we're going to be talking about why some narcissists break up with you right before the holidays or during the holiday season. Like today might be the day for your relationship. But yeah, y'all. So we all know that there are a lot of narcissists and toxic people that will absolutely love to ruin the holidays for you. We already discussed that. But what we don't discuss is exactly what some of them will do. In order to ruin the holiday season or your birthday or graduations and stuff like that, they will absolutely put in the relationship the day of or right before a holiday, especially like coming up right now. Like tomorrow is Thanksgiving in America. And today might be today might be the day your partner starts an argument out of nowhere, just starts to, all of a sudden out of nowhere, give you the silent treatment, out of nowhere, just be grumpy as hell, out of nowhere, just give you this weird ass energy that you just like, you're like, what the hell is going on? Like, why are you doing this? And it's because they are going to break up with you because they want to ruin the holidays. They break up with you because they want, look, a lot of times they break up with you because they don't want to get you a gift or something along those lines, right? They don't want to get you a gift. They don't want to celebrate it with you, whatever it is. Yeah, because it could be just as simple as that. They might be just bummy and broke and just be like, you know what? A good argument right now or a good breakup right now sounds and feels a lot better than us continuing this relationship, right? So they'll out of nowhere bring up something from the past. They'll out of nowhere start to just argue with you about things that are irrelevant. They'll out of nowhere make small things into something massive. They'll make mountains out of molehills, so to speak. And this happens to so many people. This is something that happens to so many people. Like right during the holidays, you're happy, like you love this time of the year, right? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they send you a text message or in face to face. They was like, this isn't working for me. This isn't working out. I'm just going to do my other thing. Right before Thanksgiving, right before y'all supposed to get on a plane or right before you're supposed to hop in a car to travel to somebody's family. Like they'll do this at the last minute sometimes in order so you can't plan around it. Because the less time you have to plan around it, the more that you're going to hurt. Right. The more like right before I talked to this one woman on my coaching calls. She's like, they had the whole car completely packed up and it's like a 3 or 4 hour drive to where they were going. And as soon as she got in the car, he stood on the passenger seat. Right. He was like, I don't think I can do this anymore. And just broke up with her. And she's like, we can't do what? Can't go with me? He's like, no, the whole marriage. They were married. So he asked for a separation the day before Thanksgiving. We were supposed to get on the road. And guess what happened? 2 days after Thanksgiving, he comes back. I made a mistake. I didn't know what your family really doesn't like me. And I didn't know what else to do. I should have handled it better. And then they come back into your life. You let them back into your life because you're sad. You miss them, right? And then guess what happens? December 23rd. I can't do this anymore. Then they come back January 2nd or January 1st. I didn't want to bring in a New Year single. And I'm pretty sure you didn't want to be. Let's start this New Year fresh. New Year, new us. Right, babe? And here comes Valentine's Day. Guess what? I can't do this anymore. They'll do it's like you start to pick up on it. You keep, like I said, some of y'all might keep giving them chances. Like I said, I understand it. But sooner or later, you got to put an end to it or they're going to put an end to it. And you don't, like I said, if you have the opportunity to put an end to the relationship with a narcissistic person, you might want to seize that moment. I know some of y'all want them to be the ones that break up with you so they can stay gone or whatever. But sometimes you have to take advantage of the opportunity that is presented in front of you and you have to be the one to break up with them. You have to be the one that ends it in order to protect yourself. You have to be the one that ends it in order to, shield yourself in this time of need. This literally is just how it has to work sometimes. This is the space that so many people fall into. This is the dynamic that so many people fall into. You have to be able to go about it like this. Like, if they keep doing, especially if it's a year after year after year thing, y'all look, sometimes you got to break up with them. Like, look, I already know my Christmas gift is a separation or a divorce. So you can keep it this year, and you can exit stage left or stage right in a relationship, right? Because that helps you out. Because some of them just want to be petty and ruin the holidays and break up with you right before that because they don't want to get you nothing. And some of them just don't like to see you happy. Imagine you have a hating ass partner that just your happiness upsets them so much so that they would rather break up with you than to see you happy in any way, shape, or form. Imagine that. That's crazy, y'all. That is insane. That's insane. That's insanity, right? Imagine that happening right there. That is absolutely crazy. So when you're dealing with narcissistic people, this is something that you have to consider. It's going to happen year after year after year, holiday after holiday after holiday, right? Sometimes they won't do it, and that keeps you on edge too, because if they've done it before, you'll sit right there and be waiting for them to break up with you, and then they don't, and then it's still not a good holiday season because you're on edge thinking they're going to break up with you. You know. And I'll say this as well, y'all. Another reason why they will break up with you during the holidays is because they have a new supply or another supply, an affair partner, somebody else that's out there. They might think that they are in a relationship with them, or they might actually be in another relationship with somebody else. You might be the affair partner in this scenario. They might be cheating with you, and during the holiday season, they ghost you or they break up with you because they have other, they have other obligations to their family, to their real partner. You know what I'm saying? You might be the new supply and whatnot. This is what happens. They be cheating. So they'll break up with you during the holiday season to be able to go spend time with the person that they're cheating with, the person that they are with behind the scenes. This happens to a lot of people as well. This is not something that just, that just pops up overnight and just, transpires or whatever. This happens to a lot of people where you are dealing with this toxic, abusive person and they keep doing the same things over and over again. And you're like, what the hell is going on? Like, what did I do to deserve this? What did I do to make to make you so angry at me? What did I do for this to happen? And that can piss you the hell off. It really, really can. That's one of those things that can absolutely piss you off and just make you mad as hell, because now you don't know what you have done wrong for them to just consistently break up with you. Because then you come to find out they do have an affair partner, or they do have somebody else that they're spending the holidays with. And guess what? Sometimes when people in your situation find out, they don't leave. You still stay with them. You're like, well, cut them off and I'll stay. And they'll cut them off for a little while, but then they'll go right back to them. This is a cycle that, if you want it to stop, you have to be the one to put a stop to it a lot of the time. Like, if you want this to end, if you want this pain to end during the holiday season, if you want this torture to end during the holiday season, these just manufactured breakups, because sometimes they're not even real. Sometimes they won't even tell you that they're broken up with you. They'll just ghost you. Yeah. If they ghost you during the holidays and come back right after, let them stay Casper. Stop letting people back into your life that ghost you. That's so, not only is ghosting just horrible, it's just mad. It's just aggressively disrespectful as hell. It's just one of those things that I hate when people ghost. It's just like, they don't have the courage to just tell you that they don't want to be with you anymore, or to just end the relationship on any type of, in any type of decency or anything like that. So they mess with you. They keep doing this type of stuff to you, and it just get into your head and just mess with they just like to just make sure your life is discombobulated, so to speak. They like to make sure that your life is on edge, because sometimes they are bored and they'll just break it with you because they're bored. They don't have any other plans. They don't have a new supply. They're just bored and they hate the holidays. They just, life is boring right now and I hate the holiday season because I'm overwhelmed with emotions. I'm angry. Let's break up. I don't think we should be together anymore. This isn't working for me. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Blah, blah, blah. Boo, boo, boo. Bee, bee, bee. They'll say all kinds of craziness to you, but never really. They'll say all kinds of crazy stuff to you, but they'll never, ever really communicate with you. They'll say all kind of foolishness to you, but they'll never, ever really communicate with you. They'll never, ever really go through the process of actually sitting down with you and having an adult conversation with you. They'd rather go the opposite route and do this craziness, say and do this insanity to mess with you, to get inside of your head And does it work sometimes? Yeah, it does work sometimes. And this is me being real. It does work sometimes. And I'm not trying to chastise you. I'm like, well, Lee, sounds like you're picking on us. No, I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying it does work sometimes. Because if they feel like they can get away with it, like if a criminal commits a crime and they continuously get away with it, why would if they rob the same bank 10 times and they don't change the process, they don't change the security, they don't change the laws or whatever, they're going to keep robbing that same bank because they feel like they're allowed to. Well, if they didn't want us robbing the bank, they would change the security code. They would add more security, wouldn't they? I think they kind of want us to rob the bank. I think the bank wants us to rob it. But anyways, y'all, have a happy holiday season. If they keep breaking up with you, make sure, empower yourself. Empower yourself this holiday season. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Join my support group. The support group is growing. Mental Healness is out. Peace. What's going on, beautiful folks? Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I truly appreciate it. You have no idea. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Y'all, you made it this far. You might as well subscribe. It really does help the channel, y'all. Y'all helps me reach more people as well. Also, I have coaching, my courses, and my support group available at www.mentalhealness.net. Thank you so much. Make sure you stick around, watch another video or two. I appreciate it. I'm out.